commercial estate, and they buy this land with three colony to help their son to he was living just in this apartments wherever they called he's going to be with just kind of helping parents. And then they sold it. So interesting how we both have connections to this place. I have never been, but just like knowing someone who's owning the land. Maybe they're owning it during that time. I don't know.
It's possible, man. Well, check it out. I was gonna say before the waiter came. If you look in the walls, those used to be you could select a record. That was all record players, but they don't work anymore. They need to. They need to reinvigorate the record players. Dude, yeah, it's so freaking lame. I'm putting that as a suggestion. Because this was the happening place in Utah, in like Provo, in the 50s and the 60s.
Oh,
It's called Heaps of Pizza. Yeah, man, this place used to be like rock. It still is. We're making rock. It's just I wish the vibe was more open. We could all go like say hello to some of the sister missionaries. Hello. I live in my parents' house, but I'm soon gonna have my own pad. Nice to meet you. My car has 100,000 miles on it almost. I'm really worried it's gonna break. I'm successfully adulting.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
I'm good.
Hey y'all, how you doing? My name's Mike. Will be helping you out for the rest of the night. Did you know what you wanted to order, or did we need a few more minutes?
I mean, I understand that closing.
the journey is long.
What?
The journey is long.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It never ends.
Perfect.
So it's
So now
like someday for sure.
Yeah.
But better to stay.
it will be realized. There'll be a time again when like the brick oven is like the beautiful place it was in our youth, you know, and we'll take our kids here and be like, yeah, get yourself a root beer. You can get root beer in like, I'm gonna see if Michael has set us up with one. Like, you can get a root beer in a, yeah, it's a mug, but it's a fucking cowboy coat.
Wow.
It's rad as I'm gonna get one.
That's
You have to pay extra and things.
I'll have that right out for you. You're both welcome to the salad and the pasta bar whenever you'd like. We do have gloves over there. She asked that you wear just at least one. Okay? You're welcome. It'll be inside your napkin.
best of state. Doing some moves.
Oh, I got
But
it.
the style of it doesn't really make sense. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like fucking. Well, they turned into a grandma place or something because they forgot that you need to make this place happening, and then they took the fucking record player things out and they took the like vibe out.
Well, I'm saying that the Victorian style doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, it's
like I mean, I see that they're trying to keep the vibe of the international shit.
Well, you know what I think it's the drive towards is this idea that like in the 90s, Italian food in
I'm saying
America.
this looks like McDonald's.
Yeah, well, it's an attempt to it's Mediterraneanizing something that isn't Mediterraneanized Italian cuisine. It's a pasta shop in Provo, Utah, for God's sake.
So we are like critics of the restaurant places. And
We
we're
are.
doing
This is
our
important.
podcast. That's
Yeah.
right.
This is Provo Cuisine Podcast on Twitch. It's important because it's an institution. This isn't a restaurant, it's an institution. It's different.
How do you can write something?
Well,
Well, it's
I don't know, dude. I never write anything on the chat.
It's three of us anyway, but
Hey world, what do you have to say? Please respond. Someone usually I found is watching though. I usually don't really. I just record stuff with this, so I don't have to put it on my phone. But like,
but they do.
they do. They see things.
Yeah. This is true.
Cool if you had some weird technology. You could like, here's a slice of pizza. Enjoy it.
And they can smell it. I've been thinking about it for so
You
long.
could,
If you can transfer smells, like that would be so powerful. Like just imagine that. You're driving, it's hot in the car, you roll up the windows and just, you know. But if you can transfer the smell of like night at the ocean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
for
like
sure. It's so.
all of a sudden you're like,
That's what's up, man. No, and for the Kishores experience, we're having this like smell thing where
But
we're
wait,
like,
they do in those cars. They put like the car that measures your like pressure and the heartbeat. Mixes the smells of like lavender and citruses like tangerines and stuff, and puts the light in as well. The lights. That would. If you see orange, you kind of like, if you like see like something dark, like indigo or like dark blue. What were you saying? I think I interrupted you.
oh no, it's. I just think it's so important that we protect our institutions. And this is an you know what they gutted though is the Los Hermanos, the bastards. But I'm sure they have similar things in Ukraine. Like you have a nice place that like, and then I mean this place still is great, but like.
Oh, I love this place.
That's one. It's like it's just you know the ship of Theseus argument, right? Like. So if you have a ship, a wooden ship, but it's made of planks of wood, and you went along the ship, and you like replaced every plank as you walked, the question is at what point does it become another ship because it's been adequately replaced by like, so that's the thing with the brick oven. Yeah, well like at what point does it become a different thing? At what point does the institution become different? And I think there's still a lot here, that's the thing. It's like this is a reflection of America. Where it's like America used to be so rad that living here it was like holy fuck, like being a little kid in the 90s in America it was like wow, fucking things are great. But now it's just such dog shit. Like being an adult in America in this day and age is just like it's like I literally have to like sacrifice 10 hours of my life every day to just not starve to death and to live in a warm place. Like this isn't, you know, it's not acceptable that that's how the American dream is realized in this day and age. Especially with all the technology and artistry you have in the United States. But I've got a good job now, so I'm gonna fuck it. We'll work 5-hour days because fuck everyone, you know. Namash Swahili.
Oh, Swahili.
Namash Swahili. See, that's sick. They have a freaking kitchen incubator in Salt Lake.
3,600.
See, that's great. That's great to read about. I'm so excited about that.
Let me fill you up, man.
Thank you. Hey, I had a question.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, so this is my Ukrainian friend here.
Okay.
This is his first time here. I've been coming here my whole life. Could we show him one of the cowboy boot mugs if you have one of him? Do you still do that?
So we actually just ran out of them.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well maybe next time then.
Yeah, I can go double check downstairs in the storage just to see if we have one.
Yeah, if it's
Are
not
you
too
wanting
much
to buy it or just check it out?
Just to use it for root beer for my friend.
Oh, so we actually, for root beer, we don't use it anymore. We just sell them.
You just sell them?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see
So
one,
if you sell them, we can take them to go.
Yeah. If we have them in stock, I can sell you one. I think
just
it's like $7.
English
I
is
think it's
hard for
alright.
me, and I cannot imagine it. But my friend described it to me very well. Maybe another time I'll come back when you're not guys closing.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of busy time, so we'll probably
Yeah, for
see
sure.
another time.
I can go double check and. Yeah, you can go. I can go double check, but yeah, we just sell them. We don't fill them up with root beer anymore.
Yeah, that's alright.
Interesting.
But
Yeah.
hey, if you're floating around the kitchen, if you could get me a scoop of ice cream,
A scoop of ice cream?
that would be great. If it's too much trouble, then don't worry about it.
No,
I'm
I can
saying
gra-
if it's like on your way to something and you can get me it, that'd be awesome.
I can grab that for you, no problem.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I can't get you the mug. I can't.
Oh,
How
sorry.
many more?
I came here, didn't expect anything, you know. I had no expectation.
Well, I know, I'm just saying.
I just came with you as a friend, you know?
Just imagine a cup that is shaped like a fucking cowboy boot, and that it is used as a glass for their floats. They used to do that when this was still the brick oven.
Oh. Yeah.
Bastards.
Well,
You're gonna have a slice of pizza too.
cannot do anything about it. No. So it is. So this happens, it's alright. Wow.
He gets an interpreter in court. Well, that's good. I'm glad that's newsworthy. We've noticed we don't really give a lot of these people interpreters, and it doesn't work out so well. Whoa.
Interesting, huh? Yeah. I also love the news.
Nearest the worst, Lishima Shankar. I like how it's like still in the narrative that like there's a pandemic going on.
Oh, that's interesting.
Here in the heart of-
Okay. Yeah, I'll pictures.
Oh, they're doing baptisms outdoors. It's great.
Oh, sweet.
I really like Catholicism. It's real
Oh, yeah.
old,
You know, I have a question. Like everybody says apostasy, dark ages. I see apostasy as a renaissance.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I think that our whole conception
Like
of
so many discoveries were actually made and spirituality was grown. You know what I mean?
I
and
think
those-
the whole idea of the apostasy is a little like there's a physicalized apostasy, sure, but it's like to say that God's living spirit is removed from the world is like no, there's just not a structure for the church like to exist, and that is apostatic because there's no way you can really approach. In like given the Mormon conception, like you can't really approach Heavenly Father not through the church, but that's not completely true because God can approach anyone He wants, and so it's like who's to say Isaac Newton wasn't touched by the hand of God and developed calculus, you know?
My point that one of the signs of the coming of Jesus Christ is persecution of the saints. And when saints are persecuted, they get stronger. In their faith, humility and belief. Especially those in Cappadocia, they're living in caves, you know, in Turkey. Orthodoxy, Eastern Orthodoxy, monks, ascets, they put themselves through to the cave, in the cave.
Oh my Lord, thank you so much.
You're welcome, dude. Enjoy.
Alright, try a great day. Sam off trying to top this pizza to wood. Asi Kristiansand Pavantell Amnishavet Zagadada Sabasani Gola Batan Nikitai Monsa Kapu Saka Pasan Evata Half is a non Pavanil Shava Bill Mama Namaha Tycho Pavanande How do you hold Jaya Premature Box Yoga Club Pizza that Thursday?
Hallelujah.
Okay, this pizza, give me a sec. I'm gonna show you a life hack. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be back.
That's a good talk. I've never I'm sure on like violence. Like I need to tell this story. I'm sure my wife would be crazy enough to tell a story.
So what we just read it out. So there's like 1 or 2 more.
First injured there. So have you ever heard of a raglan race? So I did a raglan when I was 16. So I had
That's what you do, man.
Wow.
The sauce and the cheese. They have a cheese and sauce bar.
Uh-huh.
You make cheese and sauce. And then you take your slice. You well off the slice.
We got a viewer. He said word.
He probably would have.
Should ask somebody to
Do what?
read.
Hey. Oh. Many people it's like
Nasty. Naughty.
I do it, but it's not that kind of thing, you know. It's sitting down. It's like I want to please the audience, but not that much. I don't really care.
Yeah. So like it was like an hour, which I normally did not want to fast. I don't know what was in it in the morning, but it was also 20 degrees,
He probably would.
which I was not prepared.
Usually it's hotter, so it like melts the cheese. It's all fucked up
So
today.
it was just cold and wet, and I didn't warm up at all. And it was 2 in the
You
morning.
sure you don't want some pizza, dude?
It took me.
Oh, as for right now, as a drink of water, I feel
While running, all of a sudden I like
But as you offer, I can take a piece. But in all honesty, like,
and I was also in the middle of nowhere. So my team couldn't go in, there was no reception. So I was finished.
I know what it should
And I was
look
like,
like.
oh my gosh, my weight is so bad. I like couldn't do it. And I was like the
you know,
muscles were
sometimes
so
food is too enticing.
and I might have
This is very tasty.
And like
No.
I just
It's good. It says in the Vedas that it is not the fate of man that he will die by starving to death by naturally existing in the world.
this injection.
Because we have
Right,
this
barbecue chicken with pineapple.
fucked up economic nightmare we do, people have this idea that like, no, it kind of is.
1931, 1933. Moreover than 10 million Ukrainians died by starvation, genocide, by Soviet Union.
And so my doctor is like, we're
No.
gonna hope and pray this is it. I really want
My grandparents found stories.
Thank you.
Horrible acts in neighboring villages were Portugal.
No, it's dreadful. It's just like,
He's like, okay.
I mean, there's what can be said, you know, but like, everything in the spirit of that, you should have a slice though. It's like, for all those people that lived during times when there wasn't a lot of food, you can honor them by like being jubilant in the times when there is. So, you know, like, the way that we live was fought for by people, so it's consideration.
It's like a self.
Yes.
But still, it's like, the real reason you should take a slice is because it's been offered to Krishna. It's holy prasadam though. It's the highest form of yoga to eat this pizza,
Well,
literally.
One pressure was slightly off. The other something. So when the A and B side, there's the one somebody shot first. Instead of it shooting, it's
And then I got some surgery. It's like 90 years old. It's like you can't handle. My body has aged very fast. But actually, my surgery is the surgery for the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm like, this is the
is it appropriate for a channel?
my first visit there.
Is it appropriate for a channel?
Yeah, that's good.
It was the quarterback.
For all those haters out there, don't really care though.
I like
I'm pretty well-meaning. Once you're well-meaning in life, you don't care about haters because it's like I'm just doing the best I can. Why would you want to fuck with me?
Imagine eat the bowl like that.
like
Yeah,
Wow.
looks so good.
That's what I did. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Oh wait, what other show? Because I don't. Okay.
So do you ever watch what you record?
What?
Do you ever watch what you record?
Sometimes. When I review like what I'm writing, or like doing songwriting, I'll go back and remember for the things I don't remember. So I've done so many drugs, my liver sucks.
How's everything tasting, y'all?
Wonderful.
Good.
It's scrumptious, sir.
Oh, good.
No, it's one thing that they like. The pizza's still the way I was when I was a kid. I don't know what it is. It's like cheese. It's the same or something. But
Just get perfect product and get better product.
Yep.
Better result.
I haven't been able to run in a long time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I will be able to run.
Well, didn't have napkins on the table.
Yeah.
Just barely.
So it's
oh,
not.
you got one in your silverware.
Yeah, I know, but it's silverware. I'm not gonna use silverware, so that'll be there.
In the park,
I see.
but like, it was all cream stuff. You know, you're fine.
Well, I was thinking about it.
My roommate's actually a runner, and I'm like, I wish
If you ever need a place to stay on Wednesday night or like Sunday, you could probably, you might be able to stay at the Mott in Salt Lake if you want. I might be able to stay too with you. You could be just chanting with us, reading with us, doing bhakti yoga with us if you're into that. If you're ever just like want to do that, you know.
We'll hang out.
We engage in communal living, at least to a certain, like in our own heavily idiosyncratic way. You're a good man, and you'd be a good man to have on the inside. Because you're like, you believe, you know?
Thank you. I didn't want to.
Well, thank you, man.
yeah, I've never had surgery before. I wasn't too keen on finding other having issues. I feel like I was still in high school and I don't take my yeah. See, like, I'm in thank you so much.
Nothing like brick oven and Mormon girls, dude.
Never played a game.
Just kidding.
Really? Well,
Actually,
it's all about
yeah,
life.
let me take a look real quick.
So you have to be a good liar to be really good, or people that don't feel it.
Oh,
What was I saying?
Getting somewhere to sleep.
They had two. you. Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for coming in. Do you ever want any Parmesan or crushed red pepper or anything?
Okay. Can
Oh,
we get
yeah.
a box for pastas and for pizzas?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Yep.
So what are your plans? Friends are planning on it, I don't know. Probably.
So what do you plan for the rest?
I just for sure
What's your plan for the rest of the night?
planning on it.
I'm gonna go home and go to bed. Actually, I'm doing a thing, watching 90 films in 90 days, and I'm gonna direct a movie. So I gotta watch a movie when I get home.
Oh, this one?
Pretty soon I'm gonna have my office too, so if you ever wanna come to a screening, like you just want something to do, it's fun and rad. It's like our screenings usually like between 7 and 10 in the morning, real early. The mind is still fresh, you know.
What is the screen?
It'll be in my office, but it's like we also stream it, so you can watch the stream if you want. And if everyone wants to watch the stream, I can give you the streaming details. And you get access to the whole library, and you can stream whenever you like. You don't have to just like go watch. You can do that as well. But
Pizzas.
it's called the Raya Suzuki Fine Film Society program.
Awesome.
And it's all like the best movies, because you're like European, you know about like European cinema and shit. It's like that kind of thing. It's not like American movies. Piece of shit like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger shooting guns and things and nonsense like that. Although we could do a movie like that, I'd be down to study
You
it.
just did one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing the 10.5 if the others are doing 2.
Is
For
it
the
gonna
whole
add,
section.
is it gonna add up to 6.5 or 7?
It'll add up to 7. Because today was only doing 2 and there's 3 of them. And that's well, most people don't know only doing 2. And I'm doing 1.5.
So does it add up to 7?
It'll add up to 7.
Okay.
Or if you run out of money.
What's happening?
But yeah, I want to make that.
Oh, I forgot my man, the band. There is something to do.
Alright, there you are.
Thank you.
If there's anything else I can get for you, just
Will
let
you
me
repeat
know, alright?
the name of the stream band?
Yeah, definitely.
Can I get a cup and I'll put
Oh, do you want me to just
Yeah,
send it to you?
definitely.
It'd be easier for me to send you a link, actually.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
I love this song so much. sorry.
I was just talking to myself. I was thinking let it go.
Have a good rest of your night, y'all.
Dude, they might actually like not be cool if you doing that.
Were you gonna want a box for the rest of that pizza?
Yes, please.
Let me grab that for you.
Awesome.
If you're trying to roll a,
No, I got it, yeah, bro.
no, they might like freak out if you do that, actually. Yeah.
Well,
No, because it's BYU campus, actually. It's technically, I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, you can do it if you want.
No,
It's
I
just,
got it. I just
if you freak the Mormon kids out enough, they'll friggin', you know,
never mind.
you'll tell their parents. But that's not good. That is like, I'm not fucking around. Like, you don't want that. You know?
Yeah, I heard it. So, in
Here's
Dennis,
that for you.
Oh, man,
And then I'll be your cashier whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready, actually.
I'll have that right back for you, okay?
Thanks.
Why is it everyone has to do it that way? You know, I don't think they do it that way anymore. I don't think it can be conceived.
There you are.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you're from Ukraine, man?
yes, sir, from Kiev.
Man, that's very cool. My my roommate actually lived in Ukraine for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he speaks Russian and everything, and yeah, so he's been telling
He
me a bit
speaks
about
Russian?
Ukraine. Yeah.
Whoa, so which district?
I don't know where he
Whoa,
lived
so
in
probably
Ukraine.
Central.
Yeah. I think he actually might have lived in Kiev for
Oh,
some
Central, wow.
time.
Wow. I'm from suburbs, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, still Kiev, but 3 forests.
Got
That's
it.
what
Got
it
it. Got it. Oh, thank you very much, man.
You're welcome.
But yeah,
This is
anyway,
mine.
what was he doing for 2 years?
He was doing a church service mission.
Oh, thank you for his service.
Yeah. I'll let him know.
You have 11 wars 2010 temple. Wow.
Yeah.
It was 5 meters bigger than our Orthodox temple. By 5 meters.
5 meters.
No, it was in Nizolo. 5 meters. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, y'all have a good rest of your night. Okay.
You too. Thank you so
Absolutely,
much.
brother. Peace and love and temple marriage.
Yeah. Oh. You want to take your card?
Oh, thank you. So I would have forgotten it. And I would have
You're good, dude.
All right. Well, that was. Thanks for having dinner with us, world. I feel like my face is getting fatter.
I feel like I'm always making this face, even though I don't mean to be.
I feel like I'm developing resting Shigeru